3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Move it, move it. Go, 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 move it. Oh, wait, that's Counter-Strike.
Alright, so here we go. Our fourth game of the evening, but of course, if this is the first time you're watching on YouTube, it's your first game of the evening.
Because the other 4 games of the evening did not record. It's actually our 5th game of the evening.
It's our 5th game of the evening. I feel so productive. I don't know about you. I'm excited for this game though. We've got 2 relatively medium skilled players. I'd be kind of...
Husky! Welcome to Bronze League Heroes, where the players are bad and the games are even worse. I wonder if I'm allowed to use that, or if there's some kind of
getting some
copyright. The game sound is so loud.
Oh, okay. Right, so back to the game, and fighting out of the bottom right corner, we have... Bottom right corner, we have...
Just give me 1 second, yes.
We have a very amateur recording, and we apologize in advance
for the fact that StarCraft is trying to kill us.
Let's...
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Jay, turn your mic down.
One of our lovely observer friends is feeding back off the boss.
So, fighting out of the bottom right corner, we have PiPPiN.
Yes, WRG PiPPiN. And in the top left-hand corner, the red Terran is WRG Photon, one of our most junior players, very new to the game. Not terrible, but very new to the game.
He sounds very young. Is he a young man? No, I'm not. He sounds very old.
He's older than you,
He's
Mr.
old.
Sparkle.
Wow, he's really old.
He's approaching his 40s. A good friend of clan member Pestilentia,
who also looks old.
Who also is approaching his 40s. We are not a young clan.
No,
the average
not.
age must be 30 years.
Our balls are definitely saved. And that's going to get beeped out on the YouTube.
That will indeed be beeped out on the YouTube.
Interesting build here by Photon. Not closing the ramp. Allows his opponent to scout his base. And surprisingly, Tahatsu has not done the traditional blow move. Very surprised.
Tahatsu has not told anyone to blow them. This is not a strange build, Mr. Sparkles.
Not a strange
Even
build.
though you play Terran badly,
Sure.
this is quite normal. You do not wall against Terran, because someone comes up this ramp with some Marines, and they will smash it to pieces. Command center, very, very, very early.
That's very early, that expansion.
And one of our observers decided that this is a good idea. See, we can do it too. Please don't ping the map unless it's important.
Tahatsu highlighting the fact that...
okay, it's ping wars time. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's see if we can make Photon's entire base disappear under the pressure of the ping. Oh wait, look at that. There is nothing there.
This is definitely going in the bloopers roll. Absolutely.
This is going down as a blooper game.
Right, so what do we have? We have Photon muling. He's decided to wall up. He's going double rack. And 1 Marine just standing there.
Got 2 Marines
2 in
queued.
production.
He has gas to spare. I'd really like to see the reactor coming down.
He needs
or
that
the
reactor.
tech lab. Really bad idea to just be pushing out Marines.
Look at PiPPiN though. He's got he loaded up his command center. He's going very early expand.
With a loaded command center, that's not a bad idea. Sneaky expo. I agree with Tatsu here. He's going for the sneaky expo down here in this corner.
Not going to his normal natural.
It's not likely to be scouted by Photon anytime soon. Not that either of them has really bothered to scout. PiPPiN scouted a little very early. He hasn't seen the second rack. Photon's seen a total of absolutely nothing.
Well, he's a junior player, so let's not hold him to too high a standard. I think let's focus more on the idea. What is the idea behind it?
220 gas. I'd love to see tech labs and reactors coming down. It's really going to end up being a problem for PiPPiN. Also, no tech labs or reactors. A bunker, 4 Marines, you're going to hold it.
Do you think they're looking at a mono build here, or as Switch says, saving for some latex. What do you think? Hellbats? Hellions?
At this point, I'd throw down 2 reactors and go across the map with 30 Marines and squash Photon into the ground. Although he's built a lot of Marines.
He's getting the Marines out. I think he's got 2 racks up by his command center. There he does. But again, no expansion.
Factory coming down.
Mines maybe with a factory?
Maybe, but Stim 20 Marines with Stim walk across the map. Game over.
Interesting build from PiPPiN, because I've seen him play better than this. And
PiPPiN's got good map control, but I'd love to see a little bit of scouting. He seems so little. Look at that. It's so little.
If you compare his vision to what PiPPiN has got, at least PiPPiN's got the tower control. So he's got middle map. He can spot something coming down.
Yeah, he's likely to spot drops, but at this point I don't think drops are terribly likely. This expansion in the bottom left up and running. I'd like to see a lot more SCVs being built.
Oh wow. Well, he's taken all of them and put on his second expansion.
As I say that, Sahatsu says more SCVs. 3 SCVs on the main, 7 on the expansion. It's a problem.
Can we see a bit of an SCV count there?
Units.
It'd be heavily favoured to PiPPiN, of course, but
no, favoured to Photon.
Photon on a single base.
One base, but he's saturated.
You know what the difference is?
He's actually oversaturated.
The difference is that PiPPiN.
Pluto is saying they are slow. They are only brought tongue out. Fair enough, but I'd love to see more.
We have a scan, and he scanned his main. He's gonna see some of the forces.
He hasn't seen all of them. I don't know.
But he would have seen Stim being researched, surely. If he was wise enough to look at it. On this one here at the bottom, we've got something going there.
Yeah.
There we have Stim.
He may have seen the tech lab busy. PiPPiN's moving out.
And then we have Tahatsu commenting, and I agree with that. No concussive shell for the Marauder.
Cardinals. I do agree. I would have built concussive shell first.
We could have built both. He's got 2.
With that many Marauders, I would have built concussive shell first.
He's got two research facilities. He could have done it simultaneously.
It makes the Marines shoot slower. Marauders are crap in TVT. That's also probably true.
And Greg with the customary open wide for no sound.
Open wide.
That's what she said!
Oh, this army, even without Stim, you think that is going 27 Marines versus 5 Marauders is not going to go well.
And then we have our first engagement of the night,
and immediately he pulls back. He knows better than that.
And he's going to chase him. I like this.
I agree with this chase.
Good call.
Concussive shell is on the way. No Stim. Stim is completed.
Stim is done.
Stim is completed.
I'm impressed.
I'd like to see him go across the map.
He should march.
I'd
right now.
A sneaky scan over here and this game is over. He walks into the base and he ends it immediately.
PiPPiN's in some trouble.
PiPPiN is in some trouble. PiPPiN needs to throw down. He's going to the back.
He's gonna see it. He picks up the tower.
He picks up the
he
tower.
Needs to push.
I'd love to see him push. I'd love to see him walk into the back door. He walks into the back door. This game is over.
Brilliant.
2 Marauders don't need concussive shell. This is true. This is very true. He does only need
expansion. He doesn't.
No, that's actually the third.
5, 4, 3.
He needs to go to the third.
Right. PiPPiN realizes that the army might just come down there because obviously they took out the tower at the bottom of the map. So he's preparing. This needs to march.
This army just standing here is really bad for Photon. He definitely has the upper hand.
If this is like Red Army China. You know, they've got a standing 1,000,000-man army, but they do nothing with it. And this is what Alan is doing right now.
China,
There's a scan. We have a scan drop down. Let's see what it was. Oh, and he picks up the main again. He wants to go to the back door. He doesn't know the base is there.
China, 1,000,000 men with guns and nothing to spend their
And
time
there's a siege tank on the ledge. This army's going to get raided. I'm sorry. Siege tanks deployed.
2 siege tanks on the ledge.
Not a good engagement from
if he stays on this side of that, that is a good engagement. Don't follow. Take out and run away.
Well done.
Nicely done. Run away. runs
Doesn't see the siege
away.
tank taking out his forces. Sees it a bit
He
late.
sees them and he runs. He's just got a little bit. Okay,
Good engagement.
Corner.
He gets a thumbs up from Tahatsu. Good
excellent engagement. Excellent engagement from the very much junior player.
I'm impressed. I think Photon would have taken me in that engagement. That's what
In the back. Ba, ba, ba.
Now for the front door. That's what she said.
That's what she said. He should go home and take up. He has the advantage, don't lose the army. Pestilentious is in the front door after the reach.
Yeah. Let's go to the units lost tab and take a look, see what our units lost. I think heavily favoured. There we go, 14 to 10. Not a big difference.
But 1,400 minerals lost. Ooh, this army coming in might do it. Oh, too much loss from the
Photon overstep. Not a good engagement. Medivac.
The tanks are the problem. The tanks took out half his army.
Perhaps Photon should have tried the back door again.
Photon now getting two
Medivac.
star forts. I don't know that he can hold it. I don't know that idiots is fair.
I think Bronze League players.
Bronze League heroes. Bronze League heroes. Our SCV count 24 to 27. This army moving out from PiPPiN will end the game. 3 tanks. Don't even waste your time sieging them. Walk in the front door. Take them down.
I just want to say what is important when watching Bronze League players is to see the ideas that they come up with. What strategies do they have? And
See
how
how
do
they
they
learn.
manage? Yeah, see how they learn, see how they grow. So, see, constructive criticism from Tahatsu, much appreciated. Not peanut gallery comments from people like Google. Do you think it was wise for PiPPiN to siege up there? Like you said, perhaps just march in?
Yeah, I would have marched in. I wouldn't have really bothered about the siege. I definitely wouldn't have sieged at the bottom of the ramp. I would have sieged closer to the.
And you can
to
see what
the
tanks on the same hotkey.
Yeah, these tanks are on the same hotkey, which isn't a wonderful idea.
Just really protecting that ramp right now from any other forces coming in. I think if I was PiPPiN, I would have scanned the main, scanned the ramp, and then realized that I could just march in and done exactly that.
He needs to move his tanks a touch forward. He may lose 1 or 2, but he'll take out the tank on the bridge. As long as he gives it vision, and then that's pretty much the game.
Also, what PiPPiN could have done is pick up all his marines and orders and go to the back door. Just avoid engagement on the ramp completely.
Yeah, I agree. Pick them up, drop them on the ridge, game over. I agree with Switch's comment there that there's marines flying everywhere. Siege tank shell to the face pretty much is going to end a marine every time. And make him fly like a pretty little ragdoll. I think that's pretty much the game. Photon calls it. I don't think that game was entirely fair.
Well, that's how you learn. You know, that's how you learn. You'll only get better by playing better players.
Do you think it's time for a first-person recorded game? I think it's time for a first-person recorded game.
In the sense of, you're going to play something. Are you going to settle up?
User joined your channel.